would like to call this meeting to order. Today's date is January 12th, 2026. Can we all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The first item on the agenda is the approval of the September 8th, 2025 meeting minutes. Has everyone read them? That was at the meeting? Mm-hmm. Okay, can I get a motion to accept them? Joe, can I get a second?
I second.
I'll be Joanne, okay? Okay. I'm going to read what's on the next on the agenda, which is 156 Leather Hill Road Garage and Shed, parcel number 715900622816. And it's for application is for 2 area variance and setbacks. Can I get a motion to open the public hearing?
So moved.
Joe, second.
I second.
Obviously, you're the applicant. Would you like to present your application?
Sure.
Your name?
My name's Tom Sartoris. This is my wife, Melissa. We reside at 156 Leather Hill Road. We're looking for an area setback variance for a garage. I'm unfamiliar with the procedure. We applied for a permit. We were permitted to put a garage up in this location. The building was permitted, built, inspected. We had all the inspections done up into the insulation inspection on the second floor of the building. And we were a little slow in getting things done. We were throwing money at the project as we went along. The building inspector asked to come out last May, and that's when this whole thing was brought up, that we would need a survey or an as-built of the property. We had no idea that we were not in compliance with the town's regulations. So we scrambled to find an architect and a surveyor to come in and plot the property out. And it seems as though we are only 8 foot 4 inches from the property line. So we're seeking a variance for that issue.
And that's what was proposed, I guess?
That's what was proposed, correct. And for future, we were interested in doing a shed dormer off the back of the building, which would take us to 8.8 feet off of the property line.
What's the shed dormer for?
Just storage of equipment. So we have some tractors and stuff that we just want to get out of the weather.
Anything else you want to add? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I haven't done this before, so I don't know if I mean, do you discuss it and then we have something else to say, or?
Mm-hmm. We can discuss it, we can ask you questions.
Okay.
So you're ready for questions?
Sure, I think.
Is it possible, so that you don't need such a substantial variance, that you can purchase property, your neighbor's property, to preserve? Have you asked them?
We have not asked them. I was told by the owners of the preserve that's next door, who were very close with them, that they turned a bunch of their property into green space. Something with the state, that was my understanding, for some kind of tax incentive. And that area in which their green space was there's actually an old AT&T line that goes through there, and then there's a heavy row of cedars, and I believe some of it is wetland, and I think that they made some sort of deal with the state in order to turn that into green space.
Can you get a letter from them stating that, maybe for the next meeting?
I could, sure.
Okay, that'd be great. And so you're asking for the
I guess, proposed attached shed, is there any way that you could rotate it so you have, it'll be a less of a variance for the setback for that?
I mean,
Or move it within the 30 feet, since you're only storing equipment?
correct. Architecturally, yes, that could be done, absolutely.
Anybody, I think that's mostly what I wanted to say. Anybody else want to say anything else, or want to add any more comments to that? We're not going to be able to rule on this until you bring a letter back and maybe think about maybe putting that shed somewhere else, because it's very substantial. It's a 30-foot setback.
Understood.
Your building is already in it. you know,
Correct.
So now you're asking for more.
Yes.
With the shed. So I would think if you could make that less of a variance,
Okay.
would be preferable.
Any suggestion on how much less? No, okay.
No.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm thinking maybe turn it, or just move it within the setback, if you're just using it as utility
Okay,
shed, out of the setback, with 30 feet off.
okay.
Do you have any other questions for us?
I don't.
Anybody else have any other questions? How about you, Jamie?
No, I don't have any questions.
All right.
That was easy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna, I'm gonna get a motion to continue this public hearing.
So moved.
Okay. We're gonna do Jacob, second, Joanne?
Yes.
Okay. And that's good, all right. So we're gonna continue the public hearing. Our future meetings are February 9th, 2026, with a deadline of January 21st, 2026. The next meeting after that will be March 9th, 2026. The deadline for that will be February 19th, 2026. Marilyn, I just think was I supposed to say all in favor for the, no, okay. All right, so I'm gonna have a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
And Joe. Okay.